Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to my little corner of the internet and welcome to my vlog.
Okay, so let me tell you guys a story about when I first came to America. When I got here, things were a little, already tough because I didn't really speak English at all, to be honest. I only knew certain basic words like mom, dad, auntie, uncle. I didn't really know much. The school decided to put me back a grade, and honestly, that was rough. The next grade up would have been a whole different school, and they told me I wasn't on the level of that school yet. Little did they know, I'm from the islands. I was ahead of everything they thought. The math that they were doing, I was 2 steps ahead. The English not English. The science they were teaching, I was 2 steps ahead. Everything was 2 steps ahead, and I felt like that's why a lot of teachers had liked me at the time because they didn't really have to focus on me. So I only focused on really learning English because everything came too easy for me at the 4th grade, but they decided to put me back. So they placed me in the 4th grade, and their reasoning was that I'd get more teacher attention there. Along with that, I got placed into an ESL, which is English as a second language. I was the only black student in the class. Everybody else spoke Spanish. Although they were from different parts of the world, they all spoke Spanish and they were able to understand each other. They had all been in ESL since 1st grade, but I was brand new. I couldn't talk to anyone. I felt so isolated, and I stayed quiet and timid because I couldn't communicate, nor did I really want to because I was really shy. But then I met my favorite teacher of all time. I will never forget Miss Myers. Literally the best teacher ever. She was caring, attentive, and so patient with me. And here's the thing. Because I had already spoken Creole and French from my home country, Haiti, I was determined to learn English as fast as I could. I wanted to be able to talk with my teacher, my classmates, and just fit in. I felt like an odd one out. Within 4 to 5 months, I'm not even joking, within those times, I was able to speak full sentences and have a whole dialogue. My teacher was shook. She was stunned. I picked up English so fluently that she was so shocked. She told me I was the fastest student she's ever seen learn English that fast. Maybe she had lied, but who knows? Looking back, I realized a lot of the other kids didn't push themselves as hard as I did to learn because they had each other to learn on. Me, I didn't have that. I was on my own, and that's what pushed me to learn fast. And a quick little story, when I first got to the class, I didn't really speak English, so I had to have another student interpret a few sentences of me introducing myself to the class. And let's just say she wasn't like the best Creole speaker, okay? But it was good at the time. By the time I hit 6th grade, I had new friends. I had graduated out of ESL, and I was a regular English classes. Thank the Lord. But here's what the drama starts. Remember Kimberly? She was a girl in ESL class who spoke English, just not proficiently in reading. Out of nowhere, one day during a pep rally, she came in. We were all enjoying ourselves. I was with my friends. She was with her group of friends. She came at me yelling in my face, threatened to beat me up. And listen, I am a non-confrontational person. I froze. I had no idea why she was even mad at me. Till this day, I still don't know why she was mad. Thankfully, one of my friends stepped in and told her to back off. Kimberly kept yelling. She was going to jump me, fight me, whatever. But I didn't have to deal with that because for the first time, I actually had people to defend me. Back in the 4th and 5th grade, when everybody was bullying me, nobody stood up for me. But now things had changed. After that day, Kimberly never spoke to me again. She disappeared for a while and then popped up back in the 10th grade pregnant. We never spoke again, and honestly, I didn't need to. That experience taught me so much about resilience. It showed me how being pushed into an uncomfortable situation, like being alone in a class where no one spoke my language, forced me to grow. Oh, and even though I had people who tried to bring me down, I found my voice, my people, and my strength. And I think this ties into my life currently as an adult. Now as an adult, I see how these whole experiences shape me. Life still throws you into spaces where you feel like an outsider, where people underestimate you, or whether you start from scratch. And just like back then, you either adapt and grow, or you stay stuck. What I learned is people will try to box you in, but you know what you're capable of. Being different will make you feel isolated at times. It pushes you to grow in ways others will never. And most importantly, who you surround yourself with matters. Back then, it was the friends that stood up for me, and now it's the people I choose to keep in my circle as an adult. So yeah, that story isn't just about school. It's about life. It taught me resilient, patient, and always bet on myself. Or even when others don't, always bet on myself. Look how far I've come.